RuneScape Dragonwilds is officially here, and this is going to be RuneScape's answer to Valheim. Or at least that's what it kind of felt like in my impressions. The game is released today on Steam, and we were able to purchase it for $30. So does this game bring anything new to the table? Is it worth playing? The goal of today's video is very simple. We're going to try to survive 10 days in the game, but also give you my impressions, give you my thoughts, and let you know what I think about the game. Oh, this is not good. You know what? Let's get our staff. So the first thing that you're met with in this game, like any other, is the character selection screen. And with a nod to classic old school RuneScape, you kind of have that default level 3 character vibes right here, although he's missing the goatee. Not really much customization, which, you know, honestly, I don't really care that much. I'm cool with minimal options, if I'm being honest. I don't really need all that much stuff. We have 11 hairstyles to choose from. We even have the little Gen Z Zoomer broccoli skin fade right here. And with that, we are going into the game. We can join other, play solo, play with friends. I guess we'll play a game that our friends could join in theory. For those of you wondering about the game, as of right now, it's co-op 1 to 4 players with a pretty exciting roadmap of things to come as well. In particular, the hardcore mode is something that I'm looking forward to. If you wanted to know if this was actually a RuneScape game, well, fear not. The first person that you meet, the first NPC, is actually the wise old man, a true RuneScape legend. I'm literally skipping the tutorial. We'll let the chips fall where they may. The cool thing about RuneScape Dragonwilds is that it seems like we do have some linear direction. So we have some quests to actually embark on. We even come outside and talk to Doric, another RuneScape favorite. Our first quest is very simple, and that is to head over to the nearby village to talk to the wise old man. In the meantime, I start to learn a little bit about crafting and gathering, because obviously this is a crafting, gathering, survival game. Can I like just go up to trees and attack them? You need a logging axe. I need a logging axe. Where the hell am I supposed to get that, bro? Oh, I guess I can get these. Building. This is a crafting table. First we mine, then we craft. How do I put it down? I need more materials? Okay. Starts off pretty simple. We can't cut down trees yet, but we're gonna have to pick up logs off the floor, which will also in turn level up our wood cutting skills, because this game features skills similar to RuneScape. So I guess we're gonna start off by picking up some logs, right? I mean, yeah. Huh? Ash log. We'll just try to get as many of these as we can. And some stone, getting some logs. I'm about to build a whole house right now. Oh, I just leveled up. Simply by collecting a log, it levels you up. Skills? Oh, so you can get skills in this game, kind of like actual RuneScape. All right, so we have to find the wise old man, and he's over here. So that's our first step. Begin our adventure. Oh. Look at that. Oh, you want to... Oh. I have no energy. Oh, I have no energy. Get him. Yeah. So one of the things that I like about the game a lot right now so far is the combat system. So we're starting off pretty light because we haven't leveled up any skills or gathered any materials. But as far as the melee combat goes, you have like a little dodge roll mechanic similar to a Dark Souls game, and it's simple action combat, but it feels pretty good. After messing around with the combat, grabbing some materials, we end up making our way back over to the wise old man to complete the quest. But this is a RuneScape game, so we do see some goblins. Oh no, that's a goblin, bro. Just like real RuneScape, you start off with chickens and goblins. Where are the cows, though? We should be grinding cows right now. Will these things attack? Oh, it's gonna. Oh, so the cows are. Oh. Yo, what? This isn't like RuneScape, bro. The cows aren't supposed to be aggressive. Oh, hell no. I found them up here for whatever reason. We gotta do a little platforming. Who would have thought that this could be RuneScape? So after making it over to the wise old man, our first quest is to build a house. Of course, in a game like this, that is going to be one of your objectives. All right. Dragon Slayer. We got a quest. Of course, it's Dragon Slayer. Oh, we have a chest over here too. Let me get this rune essence. Okay, rune. We got a plan. Now we're gonna have to learn how to craft some stuff, I guess. Tome of rune crafting. Maybe we can learn some rune crafting. Being that this is not only a crafting game, it's also a survival game. So one of the things that kind of separates itself from other crafting games is that you not only have a food or hunger meter, you also have a thirst meter. And this is where I got a little confused because I didn't know where to go. So it looks like I'm officially thirsty. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I'm eating, but how do I drink water? Where do I find water? All right, so it turns out the first thing we need to do for water is just simply drink it right here. Boom. It's dirty water, though. Is that bad? Do I need to purify it or something? I'm gonna get poisoned. I'm getting poisoned right now. I have to purify. I'm gonna collect as much as I can, I guess. I guess we'll craft our first shield. All right, we have a shield now. Definitely not ideal, but it looks like we're just gonna build our first thing over here. You know what I mean? We're gonna build a little shelter where we can sleep. Oh, nice. My construction got leveled up too. Hey. After running around, getting some materials and kind of laying low, we end day 1 and move on to day 2. We are in the second day. It's day 2. It's nice and sunny out. We are ready. We're locked and loaded. Carry enough stuff, and we're gonna have to like run back to the base or something. Oh, I can actually knock these down too. All right, now that I feel like we've gathered enough stuff, now we're gonna go back to the crafting table and we're gonna get our first axe. And hopefully this will accelerate our progress. Here it is. The first stone logging axe or stone pickaxe. I guess we're gonna go with the logging axe. We probably want wood, right? Nice. Oh, melee weapon. I don't have enough for that. All right, so we're gonna get that. That's our next goal. Now we will chop our first tree. There it is. Oh yeah, just like the real RuneScape. And we also leveled up. Oh god, the tree's about to fall on me! Ow! Looks like the next thing that we unlocked is a spell book. So this is kind of, I guess this is how we're going to start using our runes. We can do astral projection. So we need air runes and then whatever these other runes are. So we're going to have to figure out, I guess, how we can use these. So one of the cool things about Dragonwilds is that you have a bunch of different spells which requires runes, similar to the actual RuneScape. Astral projection, as we just discovered, can conjure an astral axe and launch it forward and instantly chops down trees in its path. We also have abilities such as the Tempest Shield, which creates a shield of air magic that prevents all damage while blocking for a limited time. You even have cool things like Wind Step, which can help you prevent getting fall damage. For example, let's use it right now, and if we jump, we can do some pretty cool things in this game. This is kind of what separates it from a game like Valheim. I feel like it's almost, in a way, a little bit more fleshed out. As far as the building system goes, it's once again kind of similar to Valheim. I was messing around with it a little bit and trying to build my first house. All right, we're gonna go double door. We're gonna double door it because, yeah, I just didn't plan that out properly. Building some floors over here. I don't know if this is the right way to do it. Of course, we have to build our first roof. How are we gonna do it? I don't know. Basic snapping. Okay. This is gonna be the dumbest looking roof. Okay, this is not it. Not it. I was never much of a builder, so I'm just gonna have to go with what I know how to do and make very basic structures. I don't know how to build. I don't think I have enough resources, so we're gonna have to go back out and start chopping down more trees. Night number 2 has befallen us, and so far nothing has attacked us yet, so I'm a little bit wary. Maybe I have to complete the quest because right now it seems like we're pretty safe, but we'll have to see if we can make it through the night. So it looks like we ran into our first challenge. I have 7 thirst and there's a bunch of rats over there, so I have to journey through the night and hopefully get to some water while at the same time maintaining my safety. I don't know. Let's see if we can do it. Let's make this a little interesting. Oh, I see something looking at me. You know what? I have 6 thirst. Maybe I can make it through the night. Maybe if we build our first bed over here, perhaps we can sleep through the night. Or am I going to get attacked by something? A new day means new possibilities. I'm having sleep for dinner. There we go. All right. We made it through the night. Even better. The rats are still out here, but I feel a lot more confident now and less scared. And with 3 water to spare, we made it to the water. Now let's collect. I don't know if I could hold that much. That was pretty crazy. So while chopping trees, we also learned that there's an overhead chop, which can actually help us do this a little bit faster. I think you get more XP from this because it was super slow before. But now it's moving. All right. So now that we made it back, we are going to put our roof up here. Let's get a little roof going. This is the dumbest looking roof ever, but you know what? This is what we have to work with. This is the dumbest looking house ever, but it's okay, guys. It's all right. You know what? I'm actually determined to make this work. So what we're going to do is actually make a nice, functional, stable roof. How are we going to do it? I don't know. But you know what? We got to figure something out because this is not acceptable. Oh, I wonder if we can connect it with this. Yeah, I guess that'll work. That'll have to do, right? Boom, there we go. The first house is complete. Our first beautiful, lovely home. This is where we're going to make a lot of memories. The house was dark, but now that we have some torches, it is now officially a home. Do I have to keep adding fire to these? Hopefully not, honestly. Now we'll go back and talk to the wise old man and see if he has anything for us. All right, wise old man, I've completed your quest. All right, my next quest is to hunt a deer. First quest is to hunt a deer. How exactly are we going to do that? I've crafted some weapons here, so now I have something, right? I have some protection. I even have a shield. So let's see if any of these deers want any smoke with me. Here's another big thing from this game, rune crafting. So yes, rune crafting is one of the most hated skills in all of old school RuneScape, but in RuneScape Dragonwilds, it's actually important. So first things first, you have to mine rocks, and then you have to create a rune crafting table in order to create your runes. This is going to help us eventually get the OP magic staff, which is going to be extremely important in this game because you have 3 different methods of combat: melee, ranged, as well as magic. And now I've unlocked a couple of new perks, Wind Step and Earth Runes. Looks like we've survived another night, and now day 4 is coming. All right, the next task is very simple, and we're going to start upgrading some gear. So first thing we're going to have to do is create a spinning wheel. So this is going to allow us to create some cool gear. We're going to craft over here. Better roof coverage. Oh, I got to put this under my roof or something. Now we can get stone dagger. We have a bunch of weapon options now. Magic weapon. Here we go. So what do we need? We need coarse thread 2, we need rune essence, and we need ash logs. Now we're going to go around collecting some flax. Where's the flax? I see it over here. So we're going to need quite a bit. bit. I thought I got a lot more of it. Oh, there's a chicken. Die, chicken. See you later. Oh, there's a deer. I forgot I'm doing a quest right now. I'm so sidetracked right now. It's like day 4 and the overworld is coming to an end. And I think we finally have everything we need to check out the magic staff, which I'm hearing is super OP. The ash battle staff has been crafted. Oh, what the hell is going on here? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, this is not good. You know what? Let's get our staff. Let's get our staff. I heard it's OP. Oh yeah, that staff is definitely OP. The staff is carrying right now. Yo, what is this, like a raid right now? Like, bro, what's going on? I don't like this. Bro, like, how did this happen? Oh, they're shooting at me. They're shooting at me. Oh, they're shooting at me. Get away from me! Where's my health potion? I died! I died! They're literally spawn camping me outside of my house. All right, let's go over here. Bro, that's so crazy. So unfortunately, we failed our goal of surviving 10 days in the game. We only made it 4 or 5. I don't know. It was kind of like in between, and I got ambushed. I was reading my stream chat, so I don't even know if that actually counts. I do want to continue going through with our playthrough of the game and kind of giving you guys an idea of what I think about it and how good it is. Because so far, so good. We still have to finish our quest to kill the deer, because questing is definitely important, at least for this part of the game. First things first, though, we have to get revenge on these goblins. It was time to get revenge. Boom, dead. You're dead too. You're dead too. You're dead too. Oh, look, I'm raining fire on him. Oh. Oh. Oh, that was easy. Look at that. It's still raining fire over here. So as you can see, the combat system in the game is really good, and it's one of the highlights. Also, one of the aspects of the game, as you saw earlier, is that you can actually get hunted by certain enemies. Right now, goblins are chasing after me, and unfortunately, I don't really have a lot of resources to help me, so I'm gonna, you're gonna have to give me a second to try to take these guys out. Luckily, I got my special attack. I have to say, there's one thing that this game definitely does better than Valheim for sure. It's certainly the combat system. We also have a parry system as well, so you can dodge roll, you can parry, and I just died. So another big highlight of this game, like I said earlier in the game, how there's Runescape skills. This is how you're going to get various upgrades to your character's abilities as well as his moveset. For example, if you level up the attack skill, which you simply get by attacking mobs, at level 5, you'll unlock the parry. At level 8, you'll unlock a special attack for melee weapons. Even individual levels that aren't necessarily milestones will provide incremental benefits as well. For example, at level 9, we get -1 attack stamina cost for attacks. And the progression just keeps on going. As of right now, I can get up to level 49 from what it looks like. Same thing with your mining skills. You get critical hit chance. At level 5, you'll be able to carry more materials. And this just shows the sheer amount of potential that the game does have. Enough with the combat. Let's go ahead and hunt down that deer. All right, I see some deer over here. Let's get our staff out. At this point, it's just like, look at that. Get him. Oh, I get him. Are you dead? Oh, the deer is running away. Oh, he is running away. Can I get him? Come on. Come on. Yeah, we got him. We got our first deer. Nice, now we can turn in the quest. So we made it back to the wise old man and we returned our antlers. And the next part of the quest is now asking us to siege the goblin castle. And I'm a little scared, but also at the same time, I like the sense of adventure. At this point in the game, it probably makes the most sense to make sure our abilities are upgraded and we have enough materials to make sure that we can do this. At this point in the game, we're gonna make sure to use the goblin packs that we found from killing enemies around the map in order to craft some items. We also have the pioneer's cape here. We're gonna go ahead and craft that as well. Can't say it's much, but we definitely got some upgrades. So we are back to mining, killed a bunch of goblins, cooked a bunch of food, crafted some new weapons, and we were ready to go. We first made our way up the hill and into the fortress, although it was nighttime, so it was kind of hard to see. And now we have to run. Luckily, we made use of our new spell, so now I have this shield and I can't get hit. So long as I'm blocking, of course, and getting some nice parries off. But now we're kind of feeling that progression. Feels like our character is getting stronger. We're getting better at the game, and nonetheless, I feel super engaged with the game. It even looks like an ambush was not enough to keep us down. So now we're going to make our way into the fortress. All right, we're working our way into the fortress. We're back. All right, not too bad. But it looks like someone's standing at the gate, so you gotta get taken out. I like the way we have to fight our way into a fortress. I always love quests like that in video games or these like RPG type games. Got more. We got company. Goblin Bruiser. Let's see what you got, bro. This doesn't look too good. This doesn't look too good. Use our runes. Oh, I just got shot, bro. Ended up working my way up to the top of the castle. Kind of feels like I'm playing Castle Wars in a way, but I genuinely love the immersive feeling of going into like this base and trying to complete a quest. This is something that is definitely lacking from a lot of survival games. While Sandbox is good, it's also good to have some direction or some objectives on top of that. It only adds to the experience. And by the looks of it, we have more company. This is not looking too hot. I want to just wait. Why are you just standing there? I feel like I could kill him if I wanted to. The key right now is to just kill him. Woo! Look at that. It just feels smooth, bro. Okay, we ended up getting the journal. Uh-oh. Velgar descends on the blue flame keep? What do you mean? Oh. 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 So we're like... So we're like dead, aren't we? All right, this thing is like... This thing just like spit whatever this is. Lava acid. Did I get everything I needed from here? I think I did. All right, somehow we got to find our way out of here. Dude, this game is actually sick. All right, so I'm trying to run away from the dragon. The dragon's here, dude. Oh, no. Where do we go? All right, we got to go to the quest over here, and I guess this will tell us where to go. Okay. All right, let's do it then. Look, that's easy. Easy. Okay, the other one ran away, but it looks like the dragon is still... There he is. Oh, jeez. All right, you know what we have to do? We got one thing to do. We're going to do a wind step right now because I got to go. Here we go. I better not take any fall damage right now. Let me not... Oh, this better save me. What? Bruh. So after that embarrassing death, we ended up going into the swamp biome in order to complete the quest. We had to go back and get our stuff. This game's really starting to open up. It's feeling more of like an adventure game. While exploring the swamp, we were able to find clay nose, which is going to give us new recipes as well. We've unlocked a ton of new things, so now when we go back to our base, we'll have different things to craft. But the task at hand was to still complete the quest. Next part of our quest was to investigate this little dungeon area right here in the swamp. All right, we're inside the vault. I mean, already this is just like really cool. I'm out here killing these rats too. Look at these rats getting killed over here. Definitely need a trusty torch in here. So yeah, it looks like we have full-blown dungeons in this game too. I mean, this game is, so far, pretty insane. Oh, we got booby traps? Oh, hell nah. How am I supposed to survive this? Oh! Oh, what the hell is this thing? Vault Guardian? Oh, jeez. Oh, we're cooked, aren't we? Oh, what kind of... This game is insane, dude. Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I just got killed. All right, we're alive. We're back in the vault. I think the best way to go about taking these guys out is using our magic. Let me kill at least one. Oh, I died again! So at first I was like, this game's kind of easy. Now I'm like, this game is way too dangerous, but it's nice to know that there is some form of progression and we do have to kind of get good at the game. So I created a rune crafting table in the swamp, and now what I think I have to do is try to engage with the game's mechanics in order to get through this dungeon. So I'm crafting fire runes right now in order to enchant my weapon. I then went around the map picking flax in order to make sure I craft a mage armor set, because at this point I am not strong enough. And along the way, you see really cool things in this game, such as a goblin village. It makes the world feel like it is pretty alive, despite the fact that it is kind of like this Unreal Engine crafting survival game. And just like that, it was done. I was equipped with a ton of runes. I now have the magic set. Now I'm ready to take on the dungeon. All right, we're back. Let's try this again. 5th time is a charm. Hopefully our magic gear is going to give us what we need to defeat these guys. I think it does. Oh yeah, that's easy. And we're using air attacks right now. Oh, nice. Look at that. Oh, much easier. Much easier. He's stunned. He's stunned. He's hitting me. But they're both dead with ease. That's what we should have done from the start. So yeah, you can't just run through the game. You can't bum rush the game. You got to actually engage with the mechanics. All right, now we got to make it through these booby traps. This is like a real dungeon though. I like that. Pretty cool. Oh, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Oh, this is not gonna end well. All right, 2 more. Yeah, I like the idea of dungeons though. I don't know how far they go with this, right? I don't know if there's a full system, but a system where you could do dungeons with people, and a lot of them, could be very beneficial for this game's long-term health. Again, they said there's 20 to 40 hours of content in this game, so. Interesting, we got the recipe for the anti-dragon shield in here. I'm sure that'll be useful for when we actually fight the dragon, but this dungeon's pretty extensive. I'm pretty shocked. I didn't think it was gonna be this long. I made it through the dungeon and there's Splitfoot. Oh my, wait, isn't this guy from the actual Runescape? Okay, oh, we have the lever. Let's pull the lever. Now what? Oh, do we have a boss? Dude, I have like no... Oh, this is bad. Giant rat. Is that a boss? Rat King? Oh, the Rat King. Dude, no way. All right, let's get him. He's the Rat King. Get him. Oh, he's summoning rats. Oh, God. Oh, God. Stun him. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Hopefully my staff doesn't break. Get him. Get him. No! All right, round 2 with the Rat King. Actually, why don't we take out the little rats first? Might not be a bad idea. Boom. Got him. That's one. But where's the king? Where's your king? Is this your king? I don't know how I lost to the rat king, bro. Come on. There we go. All right. We're going to actually melee him down. Look at that. Boom. Nice. Nice parry. And he's dead. I can't believe I died to this scrub. Total bum. All these rats dead. Okay. Is that like the end, though? Is that like the end of the dungeon? I hope it is. We got this thing right here. The vault core. We have all the vault cores, I think. And then we have a chest in here. It was a long struggle. It took a lot of deaths, but I defeated my first dungeon, and now I feel like I'm pretty accomplished. Let's head back to the wise old man to tell him of our journey. So after we completed the quest, the next thing that we had to do is head over to Gorenfall. But I feel like at this point, we've kind of gotten the full gameplay loop of what you're supposed to do in Runescape Dragonwilds. So what do I think about the game? I think the game is actually really good. Of course, it's in an early access state, so I was having a lot of issues with performance and things of that nature, but ultimately, I like the new Runescape twist that they put on the survival genre. I like the idea of skills. I think the art style for the game is really good. I also like the idea that you have a spell book and there's a lot of abilities that you can unlock. One of the big issues I was running into this game, though, was the fact that it was crashing a lot. Hopefully there will be some bug fixes, and it is a $30 game. They say there's 20 to 40 hours of content in it with a pretty beefy roadmap on the way. The game obviously isn't finished, but as of right now, this seems to be one of the more promising survival crafting games out there. It's been a couple of years since I've sunken my teeth into a survival crafting game such as Valheim, which I played a lot. So this is kind of scratching that itch. There's some cool QOL stuff you can do in this game, such as making it easier to grab materials with some of the abilities. You can practice building things in ghost mode in order to not waste your materials and still flesh out your vision. You have spells that allow you to make building easier as well. I wouldn't necessarily say that the whale has been reinvented. You should be cautious that it is an early access game, so whether or not you support that type of business practice is up to you. I'm having a lot of fun with the game right now, but for some of you that are really hesitant to spend that money, perhaps you could wait until the game gets a couple of more updates, the optimization improves, so you make sure you're getting your full value. But this is 100%, at least in my opinion, a project worth keeping your eyes on. If you don't care to spend the money, I would say go for it right now and buy it. If you're more cautious, maybe go ahead and wait.